Hello and welcome back to Sales Success Unplugged. I'm Michelle Terpstra, your host and sales expert. Today we are going to be breaking down one of my favorite topics, which is my empowered, yes, authentic social selling strategy. Now, if you're loving what I've been teaching over here, be sure to hit subscribe. And you know what? It would be amazing if you could please share this with a biz bestie, a friend, or someone who needs a little motivation and strategy with their sales in their business. All right, I am so excited to talk about this today. Now, first of all, I want to go ahead and define what social selling is. And let me know in the comments below if you're using social selling strategies right now in your business, if you're looking to expand them, or you're like, Michelle, what the heck are you talking about? What's social selling? It's a newish term, so I'm going to go ahead and define it. Social selling is just the act of selling on social media. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even YouTube, friends. All of the places where you have the opportunity to have communication with your ideal clients on these platforms and convert those leads, those audience members, community members into paying clients. There is sometimes a bad rap when it comes to social selling. You may have occasionally gotten some pretty bad outreach messages that just make you want to be like, wow, I am never selling anything on social media because that's slimy and sleazy. But hopefully you've also received some that were amazing and lit you up, like I teach, all right? And this is how the Empowered Yes formula was created. The reason why I love the Empowered Yes formula and why I teach it for both my discovery calls and my DM boxers and social media sales is because I believe that when you say yes to working with someone, if you're going to pick a coach or a consultant or a service provider, it needs to be an empowered yes, which is permissive sales where both people are super excited. There's no regrets. It's super clear on what you're going to get. You have a beautiful relationship, a time together, and you're going to achieve results. Forceful, pushy, manipulative, all of that does not need to be used. And this is the thing, it gets used because it works. But unfortunately, what it does is instead of creating loyal, raving fans, post-engagement, you get people on Reddit saying that you lied to them or you pushed them or you manipulated them or they don't give you a testimonial or all of these bad things happening. And so it is really, really important that we used empowered yes, which is permissive style of sales where both parties are like, heck yes, no regrets, only rewards and amazing things that happen. So today I want to talk about authentic social selling and a few things that I see a lot, all right? Now, this is actually a great strategy to be using in your next virtual live launch, and I've created a checklist that you can get here in the description that will help you beyond just this, know how to prepare for your next virtual live launch event that will help you get a lot of sales real quick, okay? So go grab that if you have not yet. It's real amazing, juicy, helpful, all the things. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into here. First of all, I have noticed the reason why people, business owners who have social media presence don't do social selling is because they feel like getting into the DM is just like really uncomfortable. People aren't gonna like it. They're gonna think I'm spammy Sammy, like all of the things, right? So it's really important that your brand and the way that you connect with people creates a safe and fun DM vibe. All right, so what does that mean? It means that there are reasons for you to connect with people in DM. So instead of being like out of the blue, right? You're like, oh, hey, you, what's up? Like, you wanna buy my thing? That doesn't work. If we have reasons why there needs to be communication in DM, that's the best way to do it, okay? So examples of this is you could write a post or do a video and say, hey, if this interests you, like send me a DM with like this word or this or that or whatever it is that you want. And I would love to help you, okay? It's going to drive traffic to your DM and people are gonna know it's gonna be safe and fun to talk to you. Now, if you are listening to this and you are a 7-figure CEO or a multi-6-figure CEO and you are thinking like, how can I get my team there? You absolutely can get your team there too. So this strategy is for a solopreneur all the way up to 7-figure CEO. And creating this safe and fun DM vibe is really important. Now, if you are one of those 7-figure CEOs that are listening right now that have huge coaching businesses, the thing to remember with this is that if you can, I want you still to be in the DMs. I want that to be part of one of your brand values, is that you love your people so much that you talk to them in DM and Messenger, that you can get off that, guru stage that a lot of people sometimes feel like they get put on at certain stages of their business. And can you come back down? I'm gonna tell you that down there is the most beautiful experience. And we all get super busy. We hire sales team members, but if you can just do it occasionally and lead with that, oh my gosh, we'll do amazing, beautiful things for your business. So if you've gotten away with it, I really encourage you to get back in there. Now, solopreneurs, you need to be in the DMs all the time, relating and building relationships, okay? So safe and fun vibe, like let people know, like, it's okay to DM me. I want to DM you. I want to message you. I want to do these things. I'm not going to be spammy Sammy in you, right? Like all of that stuff, okay? Safe and fun DM vibe. Next thing is that if that's not enough for you to get excited to get into the DM, then what will get you excited is adding value in the DM. So this is something that I absolutely love doing. I will give a tip or a trick or a hack or something of value in a bite-sized piece and say, hey, if you want more information, I actually have more information and I'll send it to you in Messenger or DM. I add value. So I'm giving them additional information privately for them to use and apply to their business. And it also starts a really authentic sales conversation, okay? And then lastly here, which I'm making you hang on for because you're probably like question mark or period, what she talking about? All right, so the fastest way to kill a potentially amazing sales conversation in the DM is to respond with a period at the end. So statements kills deals. Questions keep people going. So remember, when you are going back and forth with someone, either voice memo or typed out, be sure that it ends in a question mark so that they want to come back, respond, and continue the conversation with you. Now, this might seem like a little bit uncomfortable for you if you're not used to social selling, or perhaps you're super excited right now because all these ideas have come to mind about how you can integrate social selling into your business. Now, the cool thing is that it works for Facebook group funnels. Amazing, okay, great application. It also works great for Instagram sales funnels. It also works great for virtual live events. And remember, the checklist is in the description below. You need to grab that if you're planning to launch soon. It'll get you so ready from a sales perspective. And remember, clients that use authentic social selling can see up to a 50% conversion rate in their virtual live events. Pretty amazing. It is the needed layer, right? And then also off of freebie funnels as well. There's some amazing ways that you can connect with people, not just in email, but also on social in order to achieve whatever the goal of that freebie is. So that could be booking a call, visiting a sales page, joining your Facebook group or your other community, following you on Instagram, or hey, if you like this content, remember to hit subscribe. So hit subscribe and share my channel with your friends. There are so many different ways that you can add a layer of social selling into your business that will be incredibly powerful for sales conversion. So I really encourage you to feel lit up by the opportunity to have those types of intimate conversations with your community, your leads, and your audience. Now, if you're excited to jump out there right now and do some social selling, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for showing up. I love having you here. I love my channel. I can't wait to keep sharing with you. If you have any content that you would love to see, let me know. But until next time, friends, happy selling.